Not everyone has $1,000 budget. You know, I get it. I'm here in my tank top. I'm gonna show you one super secret that everyone has and how you can instantly upgrade your lighting. As you can see right now, if this is what I was shooting, there's one super secret thing that you can do that everybody has and you can improve instantly. I'm gonna show you. Come with me. So you have to understand that not everyone has $1,000 to spend a lot of money into a lighting setup. And if you just want to get simply started, everyone has a window, right? Super simple. You're just at home. What you do is you place your camera right in front of a window, like so. And if you wonder what camera I'm using the Sony RX100. And I'm gonna pretend I don't even have a tripod. Obviously, if I was filming a YouTube video, put on a shirt, you know, but broke visionary. And now I am facing a window. And the natural light is pretty much a softbox, as you can see, as I am fully lit up right here. No shadows. Shadows in the face means you look hella old. Right here, well lit. And it allows me to put my camera at the best settings, meaning the lowest ISO possible, so that I can have the cleanest image, and that works for videos as well, so you'll have cleaner videos. And I understand that not everyone is going to go out and spend $1,000, right? And when you start out, you want to have some sort of proof of concept that you can film videos, and you don't want to spend money until you actually know what you're doing, right? I was there. And like I said, this is super simple hack. You don't need $2,000 plus in like a Godex light, an aperture light, this and this light. All you need is a window, right? That's the one super secret hack. But I'm gonna show you another thing. If you do have money for one light, what would you do? I'm gonna show you right now. So I know in my other video, I made it a little fancy, and I'm like, the reality is not everyone has the budget to buy 2 ring lights. So I'm gonna show you the exact same trick of how I do this super simple setup. It doesn't matter if you have a clamp light, a window, whatever it is, this is how you do some proper lighting trick, even if you just have one light, right? So what I'm gonna do now, a lot of people make the mistake of filming a ring light and shooting it straight into their face, right? Straight into the dome. And I'm going to show you right now with this camera of how it looks like. So I'm just going to drag it in. Nothing fancy, like I said. I'm using my Sony RX100. So I'm like, okay, really harsh on the face, and I open my eyes. I look like an alien, right? And it does the job, right? It's better than nothing. It's better than this, right? Although I have my camera set on auto ISO, a little bit of backlight, you can see it's not that well lit, really harsh shadows, but I don't particularly like this look where it is shooting straight into my eyes, straight into my face. So I'm like, okay, what do I do? So instead of getting a ring light, what happens if it's just a normal clamp light? Or get yourself a softbox. So what I have over here is just one simple softbox. And like I said, I'll show you guys a little bit of a before and after. Most important thing when it comes to setting up your light is making sure you got a proper backdrop and you're setting up the light properly. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing right now. So for softboxes, you always want to aim them up and then down. You never want to put it up, exactly up. I'll show you exactly what I mean. It's kind of hard when you're doing this by yourself, but so as you can see, the softbox is pointing straight. What I want to do is have it up a bit and then have the actual light bulb pointed slightly down. So this is what it would look like if the softbox was directly straight in front of my face versus if I didn't have any light, right? So what I'm gonna do right now, bam. And this is what it looks like if I had a softbox shining pretty much directly right in front of my face. But there is one secret trick, whether you use a window or a light is simply putting it to the side. And it is Rembrandt lighting 101. As you can see, this is super exaggerated. Film this in movies, right? Really dark. But this side of your face is lit. It's really cool for like photography if you want that sort of like double light effect. Might as well show you guys and not just talk about it, you know? So if you ever wanted to have like bicolor lights, aka double lighting, that's how you do it, right? You have one light with a different color and hit you with both sides sandwich lighting with two different colors. But obviously it's kind of tricky if it's like one's like a yellow hue, one's white. It's more cinematic if you have like, let's say, a blue LED light and a purple one, right? You have to think of color tones. But I'll save that for another video. So the secret trick when it comes to actually recording videos with one light is you don't want it to have it straight in front and not too much to the side. If it's too much to the side, it's like I'm shooting some crazy horror movie or mystery, right? You'll see a lot of shadows when people film the movies, a lot of blue tones. But all I'm going to do is move it to the side just a bit, reposition my camera right here. And this is how I actually like my preferred setup, is the softbox is right here, right? As you can see, right here. And for me, I am slightly off to the side. I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. Take it off the tripod. Right there. Off to the side. Super simple, right? And that's how I get my lighting, because it creates a little bit more of a 3D effect onto my face. Because if it's fully lit up and everything's fully like lit, which is cool, but since there's shadows, there's contrast, it creates more of a dynamic look for your videos. And I can do the exact same thing right now, which I'm gonna do with my ring lights. I'm gonna turn off my softbox right here. And exactly what I'm doing, I'm gonna place exactly where my softbox was, exactly where, how much time did I say exactly? Exactly where my ring light was. I'm gonna turn up the white hue. And when it comes to positioning the ring light, very similar of how you want it to set with your softbox. So I'm just gonna have it up and just angle it slightly down. So it's essentially a key light. So now, as you can see, because the softbox has its, you have your diffuser on it, this guy, the ring light is a little bit more harsh. So all I'm gonna do is gonna set it a little bit more further back so it gets rid of that harsh light on me. And you guys can see the difference between what I use, exact same setup, with a key light versus a softbox. It's really up to you of which look do you want. And yes, the ring light is there as my eyes go closer to the camera. But if I step back, it's not that noticeable compared to when it was like straight up in my face. Ideally, I would have this facing a window as well, so I get that additional light, but that's just a simple, no BS way of how you do your lighting, even if you just have one light. Hell, even if you have no lights, just the window, exact same setup as you can see right here. Show y'all. All I had was a tripod, my ring light, and you have a softbox right there. Pick whatever light that works best for you. You set it down, get yourself in front of the camera, and now you're all ready to do a talking head video, a YouTube video, a TikTok, whatever it is that soothes your soul as a content creator. And if you want to know more about my own free camera guide, get that link in the description. It will help you figure out what's the next gear that you should get on my own recommendations. If you want to get more serious about video and filming, get my beginner's mastery guide. It'll teach you exactly the best settings of how you use any camera. And you want to get even more serious, make sure you get my full-fledged course of how you make money with your videos for my complete $1,000, how you make your first $1,000 with videos. Link in the description, check that out. My name's Peter, you're watching Broke Visionary Collective. Wanted to make this video super simple, super clean, nothing complicated. I'm literally using my Sony RX100, no lav mic. I'm using my built-in mic because you can't really use external mics with this guy. But I just want to keep it short and simple and show you guys that you can do this at home, especially during these times. And it's all about just going out there and creating and putting in the reps. And that's how you beat the competition, is you put in the reps, man. Put in the reps. My name is Peter. You're watching Broke Visionary Collective, where we all start with one thing, but you can always create something. Cheers, guys.